si va. Che dovevo fare? Ah, esci dall'hotel. Si esce. Ma io non sono entrato da qui.
Parliament Tower was here again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping.
Cos'è?
I had to get it before Scratch did.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
E magari riusciremo a trovare Alice. Parliament Tower. Da qui fuori. Vabbè, si sale. Pac. Già arrivato? Che bello! Porco! Oh! Return! Sì, però mi fate spaventare, cavolo. Dov'è la torcia? Oh. Sti cavolo di jumpscare. The Dark Place. Ma è cambiato, prima non era così il robo di Alice.
Alice
Però
had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
che c'è? Qui. Ah, tutte le foto. Aspetta, a meno che
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
arriva il manoscritto. Ah.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Parte 2-1. Ok. Cosa c'è qui? Ah, un altro.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Parte 2 di 2. Ok. E qui sarà il 3. Sì, parte 3.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but
Ok. Toc toc. Vabbè.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Oh. Ah. 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 Bene. The Dark Place. Di nuovo si ritorna.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
È adorato moltissimo questa parte. Ne fa una seconda? Sì.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Ok, ma un po' più calmo,
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true.
Devo
Scratch was there,
scrivere.
at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
No, allora. Musical. No. Musical. No. Maschere. E niente, cioè, si entra. Mi pare giusto. Si entra nel vuoto. Basta che non sia più un musical. Ti stavo aspettando.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say.
Azz, raga. Oh, però le pistole.
Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Forse. Non posso... Non posso... Dai, cavolo, scavalca!
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Uur den Uur is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas?
Che cazzo?
Bottom to this rumor.
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement.
Semiterrato, bene. Qui dove c'erano tutte le robe. Ma perché dovevano così poco i capitoli? Oddio, ma sono fuori.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Là.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Ah, devo cercare Zane. Entra qui dentro. E scappa. Ah, ma si può. Nel frattempo io sono curato. No, ma... Grazie. Ta. Eccolo. Thomas Zane, ci
Thomas
sei?
Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
Oddio, ma muove la faccia. Oh, fermo. Che cazzo sta succedendo qui? Si entra!
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar. You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. But then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind. It's still here, and so is he. I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing. I told you not to try anything!
Mamma mia. No, te ne ho fatte due.
Thousands have gone missing, beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut! Oh. Now that is drama.
Ma...
What the fuck? I had a million questions about
What the fuck? Il film di Zane. Allora,
I can see the searchlight beams of the
Ah.
movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
che mira di merda. Come on! Finto, vero? Devo scappare.
Shit!
Che cosa cavolo? Ah, fa male. Ma che cavolo? Cazzo! Pezzo di merda! Chissà perché me l'aspettavo. Chissà perché me l'aspettavo, eh. Ta. Il luogo buio, Poets Cinema. Mi potete far entrare? Grazie.
The cinema
Final Casey.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there. One that would get me ahead.
Azz. Ah, wow. È bloccato. E se faccio così? Entro. E poi faccio così.
Draft of the story.
Boom. Cosa c'è? Mappa, bene.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption.
Meglio di New York.
So I'd use it.
Ah, la faccia del meglio. Sento applausi. Nuova scena. Ma va. Io sento che c'è una presenza, ma non so dov'è. A meno che magari devo cambiare.
Draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
C'è un... Ah!
Master liberates you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was saying
Clip dal film perduto.
played a role in this story.
Cazzo. È impossibile schivare quelle robe lì. Fammi cambiare.
I needed a new draft of the story.
Clip dal film perduto.
What is this?
Wake. Wake.
Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light from my lamp to him.
No, cazzo.
The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
Che cazzo? Aiuto. Ah.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds. Story. One that
Clip
would
dal
get
film
my head
perduto.
In the city trapped in eternal night, they watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind.
Ma... Oh Cristo. Clip film perduto. A setta della parola.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
Ah. Aspetta. Vado qui. Ah. Ah. Ma vai a cagare. Eccolo.
Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The project.
Cabina di proiezione. Ok. Ok. Ah. Metti il grande maestro. Bene.
Something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going.
Non so dove devo andare, ma ci sto andando a caso. Se n'è andato. Ah.
I found myself in a maze of film equipment.
Cazzo.
There had to be a way to the projection booth from here. I wasn't alone.
Oh cazzo. Sono dentro al film? No. Ah no, devo andare di qui, ok. Poi di qui. Ancora.
Where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was it? Who said that? The gray-head mask in my hands. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask, you moron.
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
Un altro loop. Beh.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son of
Hello?
a bitch.
Hey!
Show yourself. Who was it? Who said that? That's a real
It's gone.
trick, asshole.
But I saw someone.
You run, but you can't hide. The gray-head mask in my hands. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Then we'll see
È
if
chiuso.
you're a moron.
Ma non c'era.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was it? Shut up. That's a real trick, asshole. We can run, but you can't hide. Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way.
No. Don't do it. You don't have to become a monster. Just leave the knife where it is. In the back. And go.
A knife in the back? Everything about this was absurd. Our dialogue forced and ridiculous. In desperate need of another pass. But I'd play along to see where it took me.
Let's forget about the... Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
Non c'è un altro modo.
What the fuck?
È scappato. Vieni qui, bastardo, voglio accoltellarti.
I was getting close.
Come, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, You fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on.
Fammi indovinare, un altro inseguimento.
Away from your final destination.
Final Destination, eh?
But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions are getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place.
Io so già che ci sarà un inseguimento.
Wait. Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something? The murder site.
Wow.
The mask was the key.
La maschera era la chiave.
This is how I could help her. Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? No, you're a Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did we have family in the horror story?
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
The moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee
Eccolo
World.
qui.
I know the moose skull will be there.
Proprio quello che
Now I need to bring the mask to the float.
Alan Wake stava per prendere ma che è scomparso dal nulla. E la maschera va inserita qui.
The moose skull goes here. Okay, Saga. Let's get the clicker from these assholes.
Si prende il clicker. Datemi il clicker, pezzi di merda.
What the hell?
Pow! Che posto... Che posto è mai questo? Mannaggia. Boh, vado da questa parte, io vado alla cieca. Eccola.
It's cold. I'm tired. Logan? Logan! I'm here! The story is trying to take Logan. I can still stop this. I need the clicker.
Dove? Ah. Ancora qui? Ancora?
It's a loop. Just like before.
Quindi devo ritornare nel punto in cui mi trovavo prima. Di cui è da questa parte, però. Adesso non c'è più però la voce. Prima ti eri messo a parlare. Devo scendere ancora. Troia.
I can't get through that. I need to look for another way through.
Qui sotto. Si è tolto.
Going down.
Accendi la torcia che se no non vedo niente. Oh cazzo.
Trapped how? What does that mean?
Ti t'ammazzo. Hai rotto il cazzo, dite! Dove cazzo sei? Oh cazzo, un fucile! Un fucile! Porca troia! Cazzo. Cazzo. Cazzo! Che casino! Cavolo! Bene! Che casino!
Next time they won't be coming back.
Show me the bitch who's boss!
Aia! Carica la cazzo di roba! Uno è morto. Aia. Bene. Mau. Ucciso! Oh!
Saga Anderson, listen.
Wake?
I've been tricked. Scratch wrote. I tried to fix the story, but has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're already out. So is Scratch.
We're making progress. I wrote to be the story's hero. Save her family. Save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, you know it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did you put my family in the horror story? I keep seeing him in overlaps, but he's already out. Are these visions coming from the past, when he was still trapped in the dark place? I have the clicker. I can stop this nightmare.
E abbiamo il clicker. Fine del capitolo. Più un achievement. Che canzone triste.